This is a continuation of the lesson Agriculture, Standard 7th Geography. In the last session, we completed till sheep and goat rearing, and in this video, I'll continue with the next occupation, that is poultry farming, or we can simply say poultry. Poultry, keeping hens and other fowl, is a traditional occupation in all parts of the world. But what is fowl? Fowl means other birds. So, keeping hens and other birds or other animals is a traditional occupation in all parts of the world. Running a poultry on commercial basis needs a lot of care. Means if you are running a poultry for money, to earn money on a commercial base, you need to take care a lot. Regarding what care should be taken over there, that whether the animals are getting proper food, whether the care is taken, whether the food what they are getting is the nourished food, a good food, and even the water should be kept clean over there. The surroundings around should also be clean. In India, this occupation is generally located in areas close to big cities. Now, why this occupation is located to big cities? Because transportation is easy. You can easily transport. Second thing is, in cities, the people can afford to purchase such costly things like meat and eggs. In villages, people are mostly they eat a proper diet instead of going for meat and eggs. So this is another reason. And the third reason, I think you should think of the third reason why this occupation is generally located near close to the big cities. The other fowls, like you can see over here, it is told other fowls are also reared. So which are the other fowls which are reared? That is in some areas rabbit, pig, and emu rearing is also done. Now let us see the beekeeping. You can see here a bee. Now why the bees are kept? Honey bees. Honey bees naturally they go on the flower, they sit on the flower, they collect the nectar, then they go to the beehive and there they form the honey. But now naturally it is formed. How it is formed artificially? And that's why this is another occupation called beekeeping. So a proper environment is needed, the boxes are kept, the beehives means the flowers are there, colorful flowers are there where the bees will come and they will sit on the flowers to collect the nectar, and from there they can go in the box and make a beehive and they can store the nectar there in the beehive. This is how the honey is being done artificially with the help of beekeeping. This occupation is undertaken to obtain honey and wax. Why we need beekeeping? Because we need honey and we also need wax. Now why wax? Wax means you can have wax candles. Then the crayons, in crayons also, crayon colors, wax is used. Even the foot cream, the crack creams which are there, even wax is used in that. So wax is very costly. So why this beekeeping occupation is undertaken? To obtain honey. Honey is a natural sweetener and it is not harmful for the health. It is an important occupation with respect to agriculture. Now let's see the next occupation. It is called pisciculture or fish farming. Now what is fish farming? Which fishes are reared? Farm ponds are dug and water is stored in these ponds. You can see the ponds here in the picture. Fish seeds are released in the ponds. That means there are seeds which are put in this ponds. Seeds of fresh species are used. Scientific methods are used for better growth of the seeds and then they can be converted into fish. So here you can see there are a particular type of fish in a particular pond. The fishes are being reared. Fishing in open sea. Open sea means where are there are no ponds. It's an open sea. So what happens? What is the problem in open seas? It has a number of risk factors. Different types of fish and other aquatic organisms. Means not only fish will come in the net but other organisms can also come in the net. They will be caught in the fishing nets. Separating them is a major task. You cannot separate this fish and other animals easily. So and that's why I think the first option is better, to have the fish ponds. So which fish are reared? Worm, roha, ravas, or it is called as Indian salmon, columbi or prawns are reared in fish farming. Now sericulture. You can see over here the silkworm. These are the insects called silkworm. And what is sericulture? Sericulture means silkworm farming. Now this silkworm, they sit on the mulberry leaves. There is a tree called mulberry tree. They eat the leaves of the mulberry. That is the food of the silkworm. And they remove one sticky substance from their mouth. That is the thread. That is the silk thread. This is the cocoon of the silk moth. Silk threads are obtained from this. They are fine and strong. Getting silk thread and manufacturing silk cloth. See, first you will get the silk thread and then you can convert it into silk cloth. These are independent occupations and these are not included in agriculture. Silk moth eggs. See, these eggs which are there, they are supplied by different organizations to the farmers. Leaves of mulberry trees are the main food of these silkworms. So you can see here the mulberry trees, they survive for minimum 15 years. These mulberry fruits we all can eat, and the leaves are eaten by the silkworm. And this is nursery. Now what is nursery? In this nursery, different types of saplings. Saplings means different types of, if you want to grow tomatoes, if you want to grow brinjal or any different flowers, all different types of saplings are kept in the nursery. They are taken care of properly, and those who want, they can go and purchase these saplings. So these are the different occupations what we studied in this video. In the next video, this will be the continuation. We will see the different types of farming. Thank you so much.